In the heart of West Africa lies Ghana, a nation with a history as rich as its lands. Few moments in that history echo as loudly as the day its people rose against one of the world's most powerful empires, the British. This is the story of courage, of strategy, of indomitable spirit. This is the day Ghana defeated the British Army. To understand this story, we must journey back to the 1800s. Ghana, then, was once a vibrant tapestry of kingdoms, none as grand as the Ashanti Empire. Centered in Kumasi, the Ashanti kingdom stood as a beacon of wealth and power. With rich veins of gold running through their lands, and an intricate society built on honor and skill, they were indeed one of West Africa's great powers. But the British saw control of this prized land, driven by ambitions of wealth and dominion. The Ashanti saw this foreign incursion not only as a threat to their resources, but to their very identity. And so, a struggle began. A struggle that would forever mark Ghana's place in history. For years, the Ashanti fought with unwavering resolve. The British, with their muskets and cannons, advanced, yet they underestimated the courage of the Ashanti. This was no scattered force. The Ashanti army was united, organized, determined, led by commanders who knew every hill, every hidden path. The Ashanti orchestrated ambushes that bewildered the British. Dense forests became their allies, narrow trails their battlegrounds. The British, clad in uniforms and driven by technology, struggled to navigate this unfamiliar terrain. The Ashanti, skilled in their homeland, struck fearlessly, fighting not only for land, but for dignity and freedom. And then came the day that would change everything. The British forces, led by Governor Charles McCarthy, made one final push toward the Ashanti capital, Kumasi, ready to end this resistance once and for all. But the Ashanti were waiting. With every step, they drew the British deeper into the heart of their land, into positions from which escape was impossible. It was a masterful ambush. The Ashanti forces surrounded McCarthy's men, cutting off every avenue of escape. Overwhelmed by the sheer force of Ashanti warriors, the British troops fell one by one. Governor McCarthy himself was slain, a blow that sent shockwaves through the empire. What had seemed like a certain victory had become a devastating defeat. This victory was more than a battle won. It was a symbol. The Ashanti had shown that no matter how vast the British Empire, it could not so easily overcome a people who would not yield. This triumph reverberated across Ghana, a story told in songs and tales, a story of resilience. The British were forced to retreat, their confidence shaken, their might questioned. The news of McCarthy's defeat reached far and wide, a reminder to all that the Ashanti would not be conquered without a fierce fight. This victory was indeed temporary. The British would regroup and return in time, yet the courage displayed in that battle became a beacon of resistance, a defiant stand in the face of foreign rule. Today, this story lives on in the hearts of Ghanaians. The Ashanti, whose spirit endured centuries of challenges, are honored as symbols of resilience, unity, and pride. From Kumasi to Accra, this tale reminds us all of the power of unity, of courage, and of a people's unwavering right to freedom. The world may change, empires may rise and fall, but the Ashanti spirit, that will live forever,